Okay, I'm giving some instructions for my cabin on the river. First off, I'm going to show you when I leave a little bit of water for you, a couple of gallons. A lot of people don't know that in order for the water to flow out without the jug collapsing, like you see right there, that it's sunk in a little bit. That's because the hole was not put in at the top. It shows the instructions on the top, but it's hard to read it because it's part of the plastic, so it's not very obvious. But you can't even see it on the thing. It says place hole here, but I've put it right here and made it a little black so you can see it. That helps. And the other thing is the little faucet right here has a plastic hook that needs to be broke. Then you can pull the water out, the thing out, and then it'll flow really nicely. Otherwise, it goes really slow and stops. I also have, because we are off-grid, that sink drains into this little tank right here. And to work that, I'll let it drain a little bit. It's a two-hand thing. Hold on. So, unscrew this. Then this little part right here comes down. Hold on to it while you scoot it away from there. Then pull this thing out, set it aside, and then you can take the tank away to empty it when it fills up. And then when you're ready to hook it back up, make sure this threaded part is at the top. That goes in down like this. You scoot that back under here, pull that up, then you can tighten this back on for it to drain. It's about 7 gallons worth. Okay, the next instructions are for this cooktop right here. Most people can figure this out, but some can't. This is a little thing that opens like that, and as you can see right here, there's a lock. You release that to remove the tank. You can see that there's a little notch right here. That is supposed to go under this little thing right here. Make sure it's lined up straight back here. Then you push this little lock down, it holds it in place. Then you start it by clicking it, and it just turns right on like that, and then you can adjust the flame to low or high along this little thing here. So that's that, and then to turn it off, of course, like that, and you can keep it locked in place while you're here. Okay, now for another instruction. We have the Mr. Heater that should only really be used when it's cold, really cold, because we do have the wood-burning stove that'll keep it plenty warm when it's not that cold at night, but somewhat cool. So, this Mr. Heater, the way you have to light it, it has 3 settings. It's hooked up to a propane that goes out the window, that I've got the window covered to prevent the sunshine now that we're getting hotter weather in the day. So, to make sure, in order to use it, you have to make sure that the propane tank outside is turned on. So on the top of the valve it'll say on and off, so you can turn it on there. Then once it's on, then you're supposed to push down this thing for like 30 seconds. 7, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 15, 12, 11, 10, I know fast seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then right here, it says pilot. You click right there, and then you can see that that's lighting the pilot. Then you hold it in this pilot position for another 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you can release it up and adjust the temperature you want. On the low setting, it will light up the middle one. Okay, looks like it might be out of propane. So I didn't check the tank first, so I will be doing that. Okay, now also I have the solar panel. Right now I have a 12 volt fan hooked to a little redneck cooler right here. If you put ice in it, it'll cool it down even more. I have two fans. One's this Boundless Breeze, and it has its own little plug-in on these solar generators is what these are right here. So, and then you'll see if there's power to the top battery. The bottom is actually the unit, and I ask that when you're using it, please turn it off when not in use, so you can have it on while running the fans. But the fans actually don't require this to be turned on. They actually just plugged into the 12 volts will actually run the fan without it. So there's that one, and then this one has this control right here, a fast and slow, so that throws cool air right out there. And I think that's pretty much all the instructions. Now I'm at the propane tank that's just outside the window. You can see on the valve, open, close. I'm going to turn it on, and as you can see, I have a gauge on it and shows that it's full. So it turned on just because it still had some gas in the line. So now you'll do that, and I'll go back in. And we'll do the same process. Hold this down. Probably will allow the lines. We'll see if that works. Yes, there we go. We have a flame. I hold it down for 12 seconds. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I leave it up, let it up a little bit. And then I can put it on low. And you'll see that it will light the middle panel. It's got 3 little panels. On low, it'll light the middle one. It's easier to see at night. It'll glow. And then you've got medium, and it'll light 2 panels. See, it's trying to light that other one. You can see a little bit of sparks there. And then on high, it'll light up the whole thing. You can see the sparks right there. So there you go. And then to turn it off, of course, just put it in that off position right there, and the flame will go out. Don't put anything close to it. It will catch on fire if it touches the flames that are right in there. Okay, so also we have this little porta potty until I can get either a composting toilet or some other type situation worked out. But you can see it's like a potty you just sit on. Back here is a little opening where you pour in water for flushing. It's got its own little tank in the seat of water. And to flush, you push this little knob. And as I push that, you can see it flushes. It adds water to flush, and then to actually have it go down, there's a knob right here that you pull. You pull that out, and then that releases the water. And that's how that works. And preferably no standing, just sitting for both. Okay, and then I have a shower setup. Got the curtains, the lining curtains that scoot along the rods to close. So that closes in. And then next I will show you the pump that we use. But these have magnets, so you just stick those to the edge of the tub to help keep it in place. There's that. So now this is a tank that I painted black so you can put it outside, and the sunshine will heat it up in the summer. For other times, if the sun's not going to heat it up, you can heat some water up on the stove and add it to the regular temperature water on the inside. But it has this little opening right there, and in that little opening goes this little pump that slides right down in there, and it goes to this shower head. I have a little control right there in my hand, and I push this little gray knob here, and it turns on, puts out a pretty good spray. It's only got 7 gallons, but that's how that works. It just uses what's inside of this tank. And then to turn it off, again, just this little knob on this little deal. And that's that. And I've got the solar panels out here for the solar generator on in the inside.